there with that deluxe mustache. He's fine. He's with his mother.
With all due respect, Mama's having a tough time. Might make her feel better to help.
I don't know. I don't think I know anything anymore. Do what you want.
Okay, folks. I know we're excited, but you're gonna spoil the surprise. So let's keep it down until the rest of the surprise. Okay? Okay, here she is. Get ready. Get ready.
Fair, fair.
What happened?
Dr. Gray's not in her room, and all of her things are gone.
Nice one, Ray. Brilliant.
Evening, everybody.
Where the hell is she?
Now, you're already milking us. We're supposed to give the chairs to the entrance. Your chariot. You good?
Take me home.
Thank you.
Of course, Jackson stole her out of the hospital.
So Meredith just left?
I guess fanfare is not her thing.
I guess.
You two have a minute?
Of course.
When I asked you earlier if you'd chosen a day for the wedding, I hope you didn't take that as me invited myself or trying to take anything away from your father. I know the lines of our relationship have been blurry, but I would never presume anything.
I really didn't want to do this right now.
Yeah, maybe over coffee.
For dinner. Richard, my father is going to walk me down the aisle.
Of course.
But he had a really great idea. We'd like you to officiate the wedding.
Oh, really?
Obviously, only if you want to.
We couldn't think of a better gift for you to give us.
It would be the honor of my life.
John.
I was looking for you. You okay?
I used to pretend my stuffed animals were sick and bandage them up. I never wanted to be a singer or superhero. It was always this. Now all I think about is leaving and never coming back. I don't know what happened to me.
It was more death than you thought it would be. For so long, all I wanted from Nico was more. And then he asked me to move in with him, and I froze. Might have even run.
Great story about how you have a boyfriend.
What I'm saying is, this pandemic isn't just affecting people who get sick and die. This isolation it's making all of us less ourselves.
exactly out of the woods, but I just felt like I owed it to them to be better, you know, because chaos and injustice and pain, the world is only that way because we let it be, or because people who look like me made it that way. And so what I'm saying, let me become worse. Being spared. I want to be an ally. I want to spend whatever time I've got left making this lousy, stinking place better. You can use me however you want. I can operate, administrate. Hell, I'll even help you understand how ignorant white people think. I'll do anything. I don't need money. I don't need a big title. You don't even have to stop hating me. Just let me help. Monday, 6 a.m. Boston. I'll email you an address. And yeah, technically I do have space on my jet, but I really don't want to be tempted to fire you before we land, so I'll figure something out. Good night, Avery. Thank you.
That happened.
Yeah, again. What are you thinking right now?
Remember after a rough day in Iraq, we would stare at the sky and we would talk about how much we missed hamburgers. That's what I want. I mean, not the talking about it, but the actual eating. Maybe two. French fries and onion rings and maybe a vanilla milkshake.
I'm buying.
Your mom was Val.
We left Val. You are Luna. And you have a family here. Every time I step into an OR, I think about your mom. And you.
God, Liz was supposed to call when you were on your way home. We had signs and hats, and I swear we were not living like this.
Amelia, come sit down. It's just the way I like it. You did a great job. I can never thank you enough.
Okay, I think she's on her way home. Hurry and get the signs and the donuts.
Is there really donuts?
In the kitchen. Don't move.
It's not done yet, but I made this for you. I love it. It's so beautiful.
Okay, everybody come sit up here. Let's eat donuts. You all can tell me every single thing that happened while I was gone.
Traditions have never really been my thing, but at their best, they help us remember who we are, where we're from, and those who came before us. They give us something to pass on to future generations.
other's complete chaos.
Look at this. Tiny toasts. People just share little memories instead of making some big, huge speech.
Do you care if we get 2 cakes? Because Mama Nancy has this thing about a groom's cake.
Do you mind if we have 3 cakes?
How are you gonna do any of this when the world is shut down?
Fish and things. No hiding. Do you know of any place with a waterfall by the ocean?
Oh, looking.
I am so relieved that you're on call instead of caressing.